All right, guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about 4 things which you've got to stop doing if you want to increase your chances with women when you're out dating. All right, so let's jump into them. The first one is stop pedestaling her. Pedestaling a woman is when you think of her to be of higher value than you are yourself. All right, so you're looking up to her, you're nervous, you're thinking, oh God, how can I get this woman to like me? If you are dating and you're looking at the woman thinking she is of higher value than you, she is going to feel your insecure energy that's going to come out in all the ways you look at her, speak to her, act around her, okay? So you need to think of yourself as being, at the very least, equal value to whoever it is you're dating. All right, this brings me to the other point, which is you need to know that you have other options out there. If you are feeling, oh my God, this is the only chance I have to be with a woman, all right, she's going to feel it in all of your needy energy, the insecure persona you're giving off. So just know you have other options out there. This is going to signal to her that you are a high value man. All right, women want a man who is ultimately better than them. This is hypergamy, whether you believe in it or not 100%, it is true, okay? The sad reality is we are human beings, we are animals, we have biology, and the attraction biology doesn't really lie. Women do want a man they can look up to, okay? If they are looking down to a man, pitying him is never going to work. So a big part of that is you knowing that you have an abundance of options out there. This is going to make you stand confident. This is going to make you hold yourself with a strong demeanor. All right, another area where guys get it wrong when dating women is that they try to be attractive. All right, they put on this false persona. They try to be all macho, or they try all these pickup gimmicks, etc., rather than just being honestly themselves. All right, that is possibly the best thing you can do when dating, because if you are trying to be someone you're not, if you are trying to appease her, all of this, then even if it works, even if somehow you get her, win her around to liking you, to wanting to date you more, at some point that veil is gonna fall, all right? The mask's gonna come off, and then the real you will be exposed, and then it's just going to be awkward. And if you're already into a fully swung relationship, it's going to cause chaos, all right? Now, to a degree, this always happens, okay? Especially when we're out dating, we do want to put on our best mask. We don't show our faults. That is a big, bold move to do. If from the outgo, hey, look, these are my red flags. These are my limitations. If we get together seriously, you're going to have to deal with X, Y, Z, but I am working on it, okay? If you do take that approach, wearing your true colors from the outset, do make sure you indicate that you are consciously, diligently working on those issues. My personal opinion, I think it could work for you. It'll be different, it'll be bold, but might win them over. Now, what men don't really understand is actually what a woman finds most attractive is when a man is just so comfortably in himself. He is unashamedly himself. Okay, he cracks the jokes he finds funny, whether they're awkward or not. All right, he says the awkward thing without worrying about upsetting her. He challenges her. He, again, just is open and honest where he's been, what he's interested in, what his goals are, what his lifestyle is. Again, this kind of plays into these other 2 points I've been talking about, like that power dynamic of actually, you know what? I don't have to prove myself to you. I don't have to try and win you over because I know my worth. I know my value in myself. All right. This is really, really key. All right. Women find secure, confident men attractive. So long as you're playing the game of, I need to be attractive by doing X, Y, Z, you've already failed, all right? You're already insecure. You're already trying to pander to her. You basically already put her on a pedestal. Now, the last thing I want to talk about when you are in the dating sphere, and this is going to really help make you stand out amongst other people she might be interested in, and that is active listening. This is something which guys can really overlook. All right, so when you're in the dating phase, when you're on a date with a woman, ask questions. All right, ask follow-up questions. Repeat back to her what you just heard from her, what she just shared with you, okay? Because so many guys go on a date and there's yabba, 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 me, I, all right? It's all about them. And if you've ever been in a conversation with someone who just talks about themselves the whole time, I'm sure you can remember that's pretty dull, all right? It's pretty frustrating. Now, women, okay, they like to feel seen. They like to feel desired. They like to feel understood. Now, if you are shifting the attention on them, all right, they are instantly going to feel that they're going to feel seen. They're going to feel understood. They're going to feel that you are interested in them, all right? Because at the end of the day, our best relationships are those with people who are genuinely interested in them, okay? And again, tying this back to the last point, don't be sycophantic. Don't try and put on a mask. Don't try and impress her. Make it genuine, okay? Ask genuine questions, ask genuine follow-up questions, and give her the space. Give her the space to talk. Now, if you're someone who has a bit of anxiety around dating and stuff, this can be a great strategy for overcoming that, all right? Because you're actually putting the ball in their court. They're taking up most of the space, all right? When I was learning a second language, when I was learning German, this was a tactic I used, okay? Because my German wasn't perfect, but I still would go out there and make sure I kind of led the conversation. I asked all the questions, so ultimately I would have less opportunity to speak German, to butcher my German. And since then it's gotten better. But in the dating phase, all right, you can use this. One, it's going to show your interest in them. Most guys aren't doing that. You will stand out with them, okay? And it also gives you a chance to observe. How does this woman hold herself? Are there any red flags already seeping through? Okay. Now, I know some of you might be saying, hey, Fred, isn't this just enabling narcissism? She's going to think it's all about her. She's just going to want to talk about herself the whole time, etc., etc. You know what? If you land with a narcissistic person, that is going to happen regardless. Okay. And there's no way around that. And you've got to be on the lookout for that. But if you are just giving someone the space, they'll talk about themselves. They might, ping pong some questions back at you. But believe it, hear it from me. Women appreciate this. They appreciate feeling seen, desired, etc. All right, so those are 4 tips which are going to help you when you are next on a date with women. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification icon, and stay tuned. I'm releasing videos every Monday, helping guys overcome the nice guy syndrome, do better with women, and basically just grow into healthy masculinity.